In this video, we look at a recent mail order plant purchase I made. I've had great success buying choice, vibrant, healthy plants through mail order, and it's something that you can do to easily upgrade the color in your garden. Today, my first delivery of mail order plants arrived, and we're going to do an unboxing of these plants. And I want to inspire you to trust the good vendors that they can pack a plant properly so that it arrives to you in good health and doesn't look like a bag of 5-day-old spinach. So here we go. Let's have a look. For this purchase, I've gone back to Annie's Annuals based on the West Coast. I bought from them before and had great success. Now's the time that some of their more choice plants are available. People typically aren't buying them in the fall because they would have to overwinter them. But I found this dark lotus that I've been looking for some time, and that's what prompted me to get this shipment now. Their cart's very easy to understand, and one of the real attributes to Annie's Annuals is great photography. Nice, crisp, clear pictures really help you know what you're buying and what it will look like. When it comes time to open your box, get some space, get a sharp knife, get some scissors. Do not rush it. The plants have been placed in there in a very particular order, and it's important that you take your time and systematically remove them. Here we had a very clear list of what was in my purchase with the pricing and shipping costs. And here you can see the box. This has come across from California to Connecticut. Nothing is battered, nothing is flopping around. All the pots are nicely captured and retained in their own little area. Now, we've got 3 boxes. There's 2 boxes that each hold 1 plant, and then with a little bit of wriggling and jiggling, you can get this to release. And the really interesting thing here is, and mail orders come a long way, there's a capturing mechanism that holds them in place. There's a collar and a clip, and it's just folded cardboard. It's like origami. It's very clever. So you see how that all captures and holds the plants down. This means that the plants can't tip over. Each plant is nicely individually wrapped to stop the growing medium from bouncing out of the roots. And here's our next little collection of 2 more plants, and obviously it's the same again. Now you can see that little patch there where one of the plants was a bit wet. All 4 of them are in great condition. So let's start with a drum roll. This is Tibucina, big blue flowers, absolutely perfect for a courtyard. It's got a nice thick stem, not overly thick, and you can see how it's been cut back and it's now branching out. I can happily overwinter this in my greenhouse, and that'll be ready for next year. And what I'll probably do is pinch it back and then let it branch again. That'll be perfect for next year. This is Aristolochia. It's Dutchman's pipe, but this is the Gigantea, the Braziliensis or Brasiliana. And you're going to love seeing this grow next year when that's in full flower. It is knockout. I'm going to show you a few pictures of these. And then this is a type of hibiscus. And what's really interesting here is you can see how much it's been cut back. And all that means is that there's a nice big set of roots in there. It's not just been rooted 6 weeks ago. And then this is set to explode. And this is what prompted me to get this little delivery now. This is lotus. This is Lotus jacobaeus, black flowered lotus. This will be a talking point next year. There you can see the label. Absolutely top plant. I will have this growing next year with burgundy chocolate colored flowers in a very striking combination. Doesn't look much now, but that's why we get it now, because next year it won't be available. When it comes time to unwrap your plants, make sure that you take off the elastic bands the way they were put on. Don't try and pass it over the head of the plant because you'll probably break some branches. Do it in reverse order and you'll have great success and the plants will do very well for you. Now, this is the lotus, and you can see here I'm just holding it to feel the weight, and it's quite heavy, and there's evidence that there was water coming through the pot. This is a great foliage plant and does not want to be kept too wet, so this plant does not need any extra water. Put the label in, set it aside, it'll be just fine. Here you can see me inspect the hibiscus. This is definitely a more substantial plant, and it's got a really good set of roots on it. Now, I don't go through and start loosening those roots. I would put that into a larger pot, and it'll grow just fine for me. It's nice and robust, very sturdy, and you can see how the whole root ball is holding the growing medium, and it's not collapsing. This is the Aristolochia. This is a vine. I should have mentioned that earlier. And this will get put into a larger pot next spring, and it will grow very, very fast. It's going to get given a center stage somewhere near a gate or near a fence so it can be looked at from passers-by. Tipicina, beautifully wrapped, nothing to report here. It's exactly what I expected. Each of them have got their little label that you must make sure goes in there. These plants have come across the country. They've just got jet lag, so they need to be acclimated at 55 degrees is ideal. If they're damp, water them, and if they're not, don't. You can't categorically say that all mail order should be watered or all mail order should not be watered. I have a little secret. A little bit of soluble fertilizer, add 1.5 pints of water, and you can put your dry plant in there for 5 minutes, and it'll, through capillary action, suck up water and rehydrate the whole root ball. If your plant just needs 10 seconds in there, this is the easiest way to do it. And this is ensuring that the plant has got a little bit of nutrient so it can properly acclimate. Once carefully unpacked and properly hydrated, the best place to put them is in my frost-free greenhouse. This gives them filtered light, steady temperatures, and they'll be ready for next year. Thank you for watching the Planted Courtyard. Please like and subscribe.